Hello, sports fans. You're welcome to DDM Sports Central. It's a special edition with the runner Masidi hot. As you can see beside me, we have an Arsenal fan. You know that I want to say something about Arsenal because not too long ago, Arsenal did something great. So Masidi hot, make we see from the smile of the face of the person standing beside me. Ibrahim, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me once again. As you rightly said, I am an unapologetic Arsenal fan. Mm-hmm. So I would like to remind you rather that the planet Earth is covered 70% by water, but 30% is covered by Saka ball. This boy is a baller. My God, this boy. He just came back from injury.
From injury, now enter creation.
30 months of absence.
Yes.
And 3 months of absence.
I fear now, whether now you keep for 30 months.
3 months of absence. Okay. He just came back. Don't forget, he has the second highest assist in the league, behind Mo Salah, despite being absent for 3 good months.
Saka is a good player.
Yes, he just came back and hit the ground running, just immediately, scoring a goal and just doing what he always did, playing ball, giving us the joy we deserve, the Arsenal fan. This is the type of ball.
You see the excitement coming out from a political analyst talking about his favorite team, Arsenal. In fact, by the way, in case you didn't follow the match, Arsenal defeated Fulham by 2 goals. This is the second loss for Fulham within the space of how many? They lost in the FA Cup. Now they are suffering a 2-1 defeat in the hands of Arsenal. And see the excitement in the Arsenal fan. But bro, you're not winning the league.
Yeah, I know. I said, I think the previous program we hosted, me and you, I told you that I am not going to be delusional. I'm not expecting Arsenal to finish above that second 12 points at this point with 30. I can't lie. Arsenal are not going to win the league. But we're going to carry the Champions League anyway. So I don't care much about the Premier League. You see, we got a great loss in our defense. Yes. We lost Gabriel Magalhaes.
I was going to ask you about the 2 injuries you had in the course of the game.
Yes. I hope it's not going to be a serious injury. I hope it will just be a normal mind game. You know, sometimes these managers, they will just...
But if you look at the 2 players, it looked quite serious. Magalhaes and Timber.
Sometimes it's just like that. You know, sometimes it's just like that. Guardiola used to do that. You just make his players fake injury so that you just play the mind game with his own opponent. You know, football sometimes is just like war. You need to strategize. If you just come like that, they will just bash you. But let them be thinking, there is a possibility that this person is going to play. You know, Arsenal have the most formidable defense in Europe, the most strongest defense, the wall of Jericho, I used to call it.
It's okay.
So they have that defense, and Gabriel Magalhaes is one of the pivotal catalysts of the defense. So definitely, without the shadow of a doubt, Real Madrid fans today will be celebrating Magalhaes is injured. But I hope that it's just a mind game. Arteta is a very fantastic person in playing the mind game.
Mind you, viewers, there's something I told Ibrahim in the last interview we had about Arsenal and Real Madrid. He said Arsenal will defeat Real Madrid. And I'm saying this is not the Arsenal and Real Madrid he was quoting back then. Arsenal and Barcelona he was quoting back then, saying that with the caliber of players, it was even Real Madrid we were quoting back then, that with the caliber of players, the world best players that they had, the Arsenal still were able to eliminate Real Madrid. This is not the same caliber. But all the same, looking at the game coming up on Tuesday, what do you think would be the advantage, the edge that Arsenal will have over Real Madrid?
All right. I think the edge that Arsenal will definitely have is, I am just looking at it from different lens. Number one is history. Arsenal have the history at their side, and you know, you have that nervousness. Real Madrid have the record sale of ticket because they are playing against Arsenal. Even their fans, they want to see Arsenal in that stadium because of the record that Arsenal have. And I told you that Arsenal play 5 games in history against competitive matches against Real Madrid, and they won all. Real Madrid never win a game against Arsenal. So it's a game to watch. And second of all, Arsenal as a team need this win more than Real Madrid because it is just the decider for their season. We all accept that we are not going to win Premier League. FA Cup, we are eliminated. Carling Cup, the same thing. So Champions League is the decider. And Arsenal, with the caliber of players they have, they can't afford to go trophyless. So definitely they should pull something. So they are going to give 110% all out. All the players are coming all out. That's second. And the third thing is the fact that Real Madrid is not the Real Madrid you think. And Champions League has this, should I say,
fever?
No, not a fever. It just, most of the time when a club won a Champions League, it will be very hard for them to come and make a good run.
Somebody once told me that if you win the subsequent time, you go out in the quarterfinals.
Definitely.
Okay, let's
we are hoping also from this that lens also we are hoping Arsenal are going to get through. And I know with Bukayo Saka and the star boy, this coming generational talents, Miles Lewis Kelly and that Nigerian boy. Ethan Waneri,
yes.
Forget. These boys are bowlers. And our midfield, you know now, the commander-in-chief, Thomas Partey, and you get the Rolls Royce and comfortable captain, fantastic Martin Odegaard. Yes. Then you have the Declan Rice, the soldier in the move. He's always willing to deliver.
Viewers, they take notes. They take notes as for after the game.
The runs and the tackles, you know, Declan Rice will do it. And Thomas Partey will calm the tempo. Yes. And with the majestic left foot of Martin Odegaard, he will just destroy that midfield. I'm sure of that. And with Bukayo Saka in that attack, and don't forget Merino. I beg, give honor to whom honor is due. This guy.
By saying good day, the moderator, honorable panel of judges, let us complete it.
You get this guy, he was a midfielder, all of a sudden. I beg, Mikel Arteta, you are a genius. He just brought the guy from nowhere, out of thin air. He said, come and play attack. And look at the goals. First game as an attacker, 2 goals. A lot of players, don't forget he scored more goals than Manchester United number 9 though.
Okay. I knew we were going to go there somehow. We were going to talk about Manchester, in a bit. Yeah.
So this guy, I don't know what Arteta is giving them. Because we're supposed to give Arteta the flowers he deserves. Look at Guardiola just lost Rodrigo in his midfield. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Man City is not the Man City we knew about. And what's the name of the club? Chelsea lost Copama. They go down. And all of this. But Arsenal suffered the highest injury among the top 6 this season. But still, they are competing.
Very well.
They have been doing well. Second in Premier League. And one of the favorites in Champions League. A big Arteta. We should give Arteta the flower he deserves. I know some of the fans, due to the fact that when we have not won anything for a quite a long period of time, they are like mad. They think we're trusting the process. When is the process going to yield any result? Because the only thing that you give us is trophy as fans. But I beg, calm down. We are going there. It's Mikel Arteta. Don't lose faith. That's what I will tell my fellow Arsenal fans.
Okay, so Ibrahim, let me just ask you this very simple question. If eventually, I'm not hoping you guys lose out though, but if eventually Arsenal goes out, we used to be saying this about Mikel Arteta.
100%, because I believe in the process. He's a human being, definitely. And with the kind of injury this season, nearly every important player in Arsenal got injured, and still he maintained the tempo. Arsenal are still competing in that level. Definitely, even as if Arsenal got eliminated, God forbid, in the quarterfinal, I'll still trust the process. I will still trust the process.
Okay, so the last question I'm going to ask you about Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal, don't we? Yeah, we don't hear. Arsenal fans, we don't hear. Okay, but then there's this rumor about this guy from Sporting, Greg Keres. Yeah. What do you know about that?
It's a relief, definitely, because
confirmed.
Yeah, it's confirmed because our new sporting director confirmed it. He's a big admirer of the player, and I think Arsenal have scheduled to have a meeting with his own agent, I think next week. So definitely this is confirmed from reliable sources, even Arsenal pitch. So, and the biggest place, the only, why will I say, the infinity stone that we need to complete this Arsenal team, for them to be the force to reckon with in the whole of Europe, is that attacking line. Everybody says Harvard is not good enough. Harvard is good in build-up, but Harvard in time of scoring goals, everybody knows that he's not delivering as expected. So we need that type of striker that will bully defenders, bully them and get the goals at the time we need. We need this type of striker like an Erling Haaland, that even if you're not playing well, you expect that any mistake that the defenders, you capitalize on it. So this is the type of striker we need. And this Gyökeres, his profile is just perfect for us now. He has the height. You know, Arteta Bowl focus on, they focus on dominance, him and Guardiola perfectly well. They want to dominate you and also win the game. But Arteta's, they have different method, but they have same method but different approach. Arteta focus more on aerial dominance. So that's why he likes tall and giant players. If you look at Arsenal players, most of them are giant. Havertz, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Marino, all of these players are physical monsters. So they win the ball because the Arsenal goalkeeper is very good in playing the ball. So once you play the ball, you win the aerial ball in the midfield. After you win the aerial ball, you have players that are very good on the ball, like Martin Odegaard and Thomas Partey. Then they will do the magic there. So from there, his own wingers will just expand. Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli has speed. He has that pace. Once he step 1 foot ahead of you, you're done. You're gone. So Arsenal have, and Gyökeres, he will just fit into the puzzle.
If I allow Ibrahim, Ibrahim will, in fact, Mikel Arteta, wherever you are, you have an assistant. Just keep that your own assistant in one corner. This is the Nigerian assistant. He'll give you, cool advice to help you guys do well. Okay, men are not verse. Yeah, he mentioned them. Normal. We're supposed to act like say we not play, but more do like say we no neglect now. Manchester United fans, I don't want to say how market, but somehow it happened. You played. We did not say the Premiership should put your fixture today. It happened that you played the same day Arsenal played that they won, or you lost. Nottingham Forest beats you. I know you're not an Arsenal fan.
But you're supposed to ask me. I want you to ask me about this. The first thing I will tell Manchester United fans.
Manchester want to banter them.
Listen. Okay. Put the mic. Manchester United, they don't need players. They need prayers. You get? Man United have bought nearly all the stars in the world, but they are still...
Advise them. Advise them. It's okay. If I allow you, you finish it. Just advise them. What do you think they're not doing right? Yeah? What do you think they're not doing right and what they could do right? Because, at a point in time, everybody was shouting, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Before you know it, you were bringing on different coaches. Now, Amorim, with the whole glamour, from Sporting Lisbon. In fact, everybody thought with the coming of Amorim, Manchester United was going to be the hotline of the English Premiership. But unfortunately, it's not turning out like that. So what are they not doing right? What do you advise them to do?
So the biggest problem of Manchester United is Sir Alex Ferguson. I know people will be surprised. Why did I call Sir Alex Ferguson? Sir Alex Ferguson left last decade. Why am I still calling Sir Alex Ferguson? It's Sir Alex Ferguson that is still haunting Manchester United. Replacing a manager like Sir Alex Ferguson is very, very hard. Manchester United have the largest fan base in the world. Without a shadow of a doubt. You say Real Madrid, but Real Madrid, they have their fan base. But nobody is watching La Liga. A Premier League is the number 1 league in terms of views. So, and all of these Manchester United fans, they watch this golden era of Sir Alex Ferguson. So they are still haunted by that glory days. So any person that will come, the standard is Sir Alex Ferguson's standard. The pressure is much on the players and the pressure is much on the managers. So the second problem of Manchester United is definitely the management. The management, they are still in the limbo. They're supposed to understand.
Limbo means I don't lose. Let me just help you, yeah?
So they should have understand that football is also evolving. We shouldn't be focusing on our old days or glory days. Let's change the team. Let the team be going with. We have witnessed the rise and fall of Man City. We have witnessed the rise and fall of Juventus. So football is kind of a funny game. Today you'll be doing well. Tomorrow you might not be the one there. And the result that you're giving today is the thing that matters. People just, today Arsenal win game. If next week Arsenal lose game, the narrative will be completely different. So they should focus on developing their team rather than buying players to prove a point. You just be going and saying, I want this name, I will bring that name to my team, rather than finding the chemistry that work for your team. That's what Arteta did perfectly well in Arsenal. When he came, he doesn't care about your name. He's just finding the players with the right mentality. First, finding the player that will play for the batch. You get? And that's important. You have to look for that player, but a player that develop himself, that will come and destabilize the dressing room. That's not the type of player you need. And you bring a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, and you bring a manager like, what's the name of that, your former manager?
That's not my former manager. Manchester United's former manager. That's nice in the beginning. Just skip my head now. But not Solskjaer.
Not Solskjaer, the former manager, that guy that gets bad head.
I will remember.
Yeah. So the guy basically has nothing. The only record he has, the only thing he has is taking Ajax Amsterdam to the semi-final of Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo with 5 Champions League in his cupboard. Do you expect him to respect this type of person? You know, ego, the way people respond to things, is natural. It's natural. So you're supposed to bring someone who has an equivalent. People like Guardiola, people like Ancelotti, people like Zinedine Zidane, to come and coach this type of players. You have a lot of star players in the team, but management is the problem of Manchester United.
Ibrahim has said a lot about Manchester United, a lot more about Arsenal. And then do not forget, please, we said that you could send in your predictions about who you think the last 4 will be in the Champions League, this season's Champions League. So we'll be expecting, we've got some predictions, we've noted some names, and we want to know who the correct winners will be. We're only picking one winner. So the first person with the correct entry, we are going to pick as the winner. So we thank you so much, Ibrahim, for coming on the show, for taking your time to see if you could banter Manchester United, but it didn't work. So thank you so much. Congratulations to Arsenal fans, and congratulations to Nottingham Forest too, who are doing well in the league.
And they beat Manchester United. Remind people, 1-0.
Yes, I said it. Yeah. Don't worry. Okay, so with that, we have come to the end of today's package. We have to do it hot, and we believe you enjoyed what we brought to you. So until we come your way on another edition of DDM Sports Central, I hope to have you right here to be with the hosts, with the Sparks, Ugochukwu. Do have a lovely and sporty day ahead. Bye for now.